Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be unboxing Cotton Reboot Collectors Edition, so we'll get straight into it. We'll show you the box guys and then we'll pull everything out and we'll get a closer look. So do let us know in the comments what you think. If you haven't already guys, do subscribe to the channel as well. So the main box doesn't have much to it guys, just mainly the logo and then green all the way around. We do have a secondary box which is a lot smaller. It's more glossy, like a high gloss finish, and it's got a lot more artwork on it, which quite nice to see. A little bit of a shame that the main box doesn't have much in the way of artwork, but nonetheless we'll open up the big box first and then we'll get to the small box. Bit of a shame also that it's not all packaged together. So just a couple of stickers there holding it all down, and then we open it up. We've got a couple of items on the inside to check out. See, so they have all these contents and then they don't fit like correctly inside the box. They're all quite loose. So I'm sure they could have made a slightly larger box and a company like to account for this extra piece here, but I'm sure there's a reason why they opted not to, probably for costs, but seeing as it doesn't fit, you know, precise inside this box, it does seem a little bit of a shame that they didn't account to include that in all in one box. Alright guys, so moving forward, we've got the themed sticker. We have the strictly limited sticker as well, and then we have a bubble wrapped item. So again, it's a bit of a shame there's no box for this. They've just, you know, thought about it later I guess and just bubble wrapped it up. So we have our, there's probably a specific name for this. I'm not too sure what it is, but you put your tea in there and then you'll infuse it with your hot water. So you've got your little spoon cup there, and then you've got your spoon here. So it's got it's a golden spoon there with a small little tag with the character on that one. Okay, so that's all those little pieces. Again, very shameful that wasn't you know, made inside a box that would house everything. All right, guys, we'll just show you this one. So you've got the front of that, and you've got the rear. So very nicely detailed on the front, and again on the back. On the back we've got some screenshots from in-game, which is quite nice to see, and then the information down the bottom. And we open it up, and as you can see guys, everything again is quite loose on the inside, which is again a little bit of a shame. Just got some paperwork here. We have a another sticker for one of the characters. We have a card here. Doesn't say much else. Small, looks like a sort of a replica credit card. We have soundtrack, the game case, some more items here to check out, certificates, art books, and a pin. So we'll get rid of the case and we'll slide everything across and we'll check it all out. So we have our pin, which is like an 8-bit version of the sticker that we showed earlier. We have the art book guys, so stick around. What we'll do is later in the video we'll flip the camera around, we'll get a bird's eye view, and I'll flick through that one page by page so you get a better viewing. Next one is the certificate of authentication, so authenticity, sorry. We've got 483 of 499, so not many of these in the wild guys, less than 500. And we have like a kind of like an arcade sheet that you would get back in the day on the arcade machines. Just tells you what a couple of the buttons do and items. We have a sticker sheet next. We have a history booklet. Okay guys, so again we'll check that out later in the video. And then we have just a printed card, so quite thick card guys, just one-sided. They're done. We've got just the game case and the soundtrack to go, plus the extra box that we spoke about right at the beginning of the video guys. Okay, so the plastic is off. Moving forward, we've got the front of that one, again nicely detailed, and the rear shows us the screenshots there as well on the back. It's a similar front to that and identical screenshots as the large version there, so just be aware of that. On the inside we have another booklet. We have a reversible cover art, which is quite nice to see, and we have our cartridge, and then we have our manual, guys, so stick around. Again, we'll check that one out later in the video. And moving forward from there, we have our soundtrack up next, so we'll just get the plastic off this one and check it out. Sometimes the soundtracks prove a little bit difficult to get the plastic off, so just bear with me, guys, as I try and pick my way at it. Okay. Alright, so we have the front of that, not too much going on. We have the rear, so we've got 2 CDs here. We've got 26 tracks on CD1, and CD2 has 20 tracks. Okay, we have some artwork on the inside of that, as well as the disc, and then this should just lift up. So we'll just be careful, because sometimes the first time it's a bit stiff. So it lifts up the other way, guys. Just be careful of that. Sometimes they lift that way, and sometimes they lift that way. So just be careful. I was trying to lift it the other way, and it wasn't moving. So don't want to put too much force, because then you can break some stuff. So just try both ways. But for this, it opens up in reverse, and then there you have it. You've got the same imagery on the disc as the disc 1. Okay, our final part, guys. We already showed you the box, so we'll just open it up and check out the contents. It says tea time on the front, so I assume it's tea related, to go with the other bits and pieces that were included earlier on. So here is your mug or your cup for your tea. Once you've fuse it all together, you pour it into here and you start sipping away on your tea, guys. Alright, well that's everything included in today's video. So like I said earlier, guys, do let us know in the comments what you think. If you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel. But for now, we're going to conclude this part of the video. Okay, guys, we'll get straight into the art book. So very nicely detailed on the front there. Nice hard cover. Got, again, imagery there, a bit of a story. Got our table of contents up next, so it's going to go through some characters now. Basic controls. You've got Cotton's attacks, magic attack, fairy magic. We've got Jewel Fever, stage 1 up next. We've got the stage 1 enemy characters, stage 1 boss. We've got stage 2 now. Stage 2 enemy characters and the stage 2 boss. Moving forward, stage 3 enemy characters and the stage 3 boss. Stage 4 next, guys. We've got the enemies and we've got the boss. Stage 5, so it shows you like a map of the level, different enemies that you're going to encounter, and a boss battle. We've got stage 6 next. Again, we've got our enemies and we've got the boss. Scoring tips and tricks. We've got the birth of Cotton. So a little bit of light reading for everyone. Again, more light reading. So that'll be me. And that concludes the art book, guys. Okay, guys, so we'll get straight into the manual for Cotton. We've got the story, our table of contents, got the controller, button input, main menu, basic operations. We've got magic, fairy magic, the items. We've got the stages, and that concludes the manual, guys. Okay, guys, so we'll get straight into the history booklet. We have a story there. We've got our table of contents. So we have our controls there. Magic, fairy magic. So this is pretty much just a larger size to the manual that's included with the game. So far we've got our stages, and then we've got a bit of a history here, so it's quite fine small print, guys, as well. So the start of it is pretty much the manual reprinted, and then at the back we've got the history and the gameography as well. So a little bit of reading to do if you are interested, guys, and that's going to conclude this booklet. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel before you leave. Hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike. Once we get to the next milestone, we're doing the next giveaway, so do subscribe. It's running for that, and we'll catch you next time.